All right, guys, I've got good news and bad news for the day. The good news, we got an update here in Age of Titans. We're going to be checking out the Dagon remodel. We're going to be checking out, I think we have a new Kaiju in here as well. And then the bad news kind of has to deal with the game that we just played yesterday. I'm not going to dive too deep in it because I don't like drama, but let me jump into this first. So, as you can see, I know y'all are going to be wondering what I'm talking about, but let me get to this update first. Age of Titans here. As you can see, we've got the Dagon remodel plus, like, I guess we got some stuff for Christmas. The description is basically just a quote, and then we got completely overhauled, brand new model, animations, and sound effects. I was told by one of the devs that Dagon doesn't have like all of his sounds finished yet, and the ultimate may or may not be like a placeholder, but we'll figure all that out soon. I can see that we got a little update to the map. We got a little Christmas edition going on. And obviously here are our Kaijus. Okay, so we do have Gubby, AKA, you know who this is. We're calling him Gubby for the day. Gubby is a pink pig. Okay, fair enough. We're not gonna be using him yet though. We will use him a little bit later, but for right now, we gotta use, is it Unk Lizard? Yeah, that's GMK Lizard. We gotta use Unk Lizard for now. AKA, I don't wanna spawn all the way out there. AKA the remodel of our boy Dagon. And you can see in the top, well, you can't see because it's under my face cam. The name of it is Dagon Remodel. So here we are. I will say, I like the run better already. The run feels a lot smoother. I know y'all are out there just waiting for me to get to this drama that I don't know if it's drama, all right? I heard some things. I'm not gonna mention who told me what or who was said or anything like that. I don't even know how to like deal with this. So, okay, first of all, let's check out the stuff with Dagon. Before we get into some crazier things, we got Age of Titans here and we've got our Dagon remodel. Currently, that's the #1 move, which I'm sure is somewhat of a grab/slam situation. #2, we've got another, okay, that's like a, you know, you get closer to him, whatever, run after him. You got the 3-move stomp. That's a close, ooh, okay, that doesn't have to be a closer move. And then #4 move is another grab. So a lot of his moves you can either okay, hold up now. I kind of want to try it on him. Let's see, we're gonna hit #1 here. And you kind of have to like be right up on him, I guess, to land that #1. Like, you know, once you get there, hold up, #2. Okay, yeah, that's basically what he just did there. Hold on, let me try that #4. So you grab him. Oh my, I kind of like glitched him away a little bit, but you got the gist of it. Boom, okay. Well, that's the atomic breath. We haven't tried, wait, did it split into 2 atomic breaths? That was kind of sick, hold up. Let me try that, knock me away for a minute, bro. There we go, okay. #5, I think that's, yeah, the atomic breath. That looks so cool too, bro. I love the coloring, and I love the, you know, the fact that it stops for a second instead of just a constant atomic breath. You got yourself a little, you know, a little pause in between. Okay, there you go. That's how you do that. That move kind of reminds me of, who was it? I think it was from, oh my gosh. What game was it, bro? I'm not, Kaiju Arisen. That move reminds me of that game when, you know, you did that move with Godzilla and he kind of like ran at you, but you had to like time it so that the end landed. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, that's the Dagon remodel. And before we get to Baragon / what was it? Gubby? Is that what his name was? Before we get to Gubby, we're gonna have to talk about, so yesterday's video, right? The game was, I think it was Kaiju Multiverse, right? Kaiju Multiverse 2.0. Loved the game, right? I mean, it felt very smooth. Things felt very polished, even though the game has been out for not that long. I mean, the dev reached out to me and I think it's very new. Honestly, I haven't even seen any videos about it, so. The game is very new, but I was hearing some things, and you guys were even saying something in the comments about how the game has some drama going on as far as like them stealing. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. I don't know for a fact. I'm just repeating what I've heard, which could be dangerous, but like I'm hearing it from devs from other games. So like, there's always 2 sides to every story. So, you know, if they see this and they wanna, you know, say something about it, totally open to it. You know, totally open to hearing everybody's story. But apparently for Kaiju Multiverse, from what I'm hearing, again, this isn't the full-hearted truth, I don't exactly know. Apparently the game has like stolen models and stuff from Age of Titans, the game we're playing right now, and some stuff from Kaiju Arisen, which I will say, you know, we did play the game yesterday, and even in the video, I did mention something about it feeling a lot like Kaiju Arisen. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think about that. Have you all heard anything like that, or am I the first person that's saying something about it? Once again, I don't like drama, so I'm not gonna be, you know, talking about that a lot, but I'm also probably not gonna play the game unless some things kind of get cleared up as far as like, you know, what's going on with that situation. Because I didn't hear anything about it until, of course, after I played the game. And then, you know, a couple devs reached out to me from other games and they were telling me how some things happened, and basically that's the gist of it. Like I said, we're not going to get into it too much because I personally don't like drama, and it has nothing to do with me. But I just wanted you guys to know, if I'm not playing that game, you kind of know why. I didn't want you guys to just be left hanging. You know what I'm saying? So once again, if those devs, if the game of Kaiju Multiverse, the devs of Kaiju Multiverse, if any of this is wrong, they can totally let me know, and maybe things can get cleared up. But if not, currently, we're not going to be playing Kaiju Multiverse. But for right now, that's out of the way. That was the bad news. No more bad news for today's video. What the? Oh, that's Evolved Godzilla. / what is that? Like space? The space version? Yeah, no more bad news today. It's just good news. The good news about today's video, we got an updated Christmas map. You can see all around here that we got the candy canes, we got the snow falling everywhere, and it looks beautiful, all right? It looks beautiful. Now, I will say the dev of this game, shout out to my boy, he did tell me that, the buildings are kind of glitched right now, and they're not respawning for whatever reason, so they do have that to fix, and yeah, that's basically it on that for right now. But overall, I do want to check out Mr. Gubby, or Guppy, or whatever his name was. Hold up. I forgot what Dagon's ultimate move is. Let's go ahead and hit that. Dagon with the 360. I kind of want that to do. Oh, he did say that's a placeholder. So I think that atomic breath / ultimate move is going to be changed in the future. I think he said a couple days, so maybe by the time you're seeing this video, that move has already been changed and, he has a different ultimate move. Let me know, actually. If y'all are already playing this game, let me know if Dagon's ultimate move looks different than that. And if it does, then yes, it's definitely fixed. But for right now, I think it's kind of just a placeholder. I'm not mad at it, though. Like, that atomic breath looked kind of sick. The 360 atomic breath. Hold up. Would you think you were going to do a little bit of beam clash with me? Can you beam clash in this game? I will say that was a really cool factor in whatchamacallit, in Kaiju Multiverse, was that beam clash. I just can't, like, I can't with drama, bro. I don't like being in the middle of drama. I hate drama. So, like, to just be completely avoiding it, I'm just gonna be completely avoiding it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, I'm grown, all right? I don't like drama. It's so unnecessary. But anyways, back to this game right here. Bro, I can't with this block. Yeah, that's right. Never mind. This guy knows what he's doing, bro. Never mind. You try to grab your boy. You should know I ain't about to be grabbed by no evolved Godzilla. Hold on, let me run at him. I totally just pressed the wrong. Oh, wait, maybe it was this game that did that running move. Nah, I totally remember it from whatchamacallit. What is the game? Kaiju Arisen. I totally remember that move from Kaiju Arisen. Not the same move, but the same style move. You know what I'm saying? When he ran at you and you had to land it at the last second or it just didn't land. Nah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Also, if I didn't get jumped right here, I was totally about to beat this guy. We got Mr. Whatchamacallit, Evolved Godzilla, Space Godzilla version. But now, hold up, I'm still gonna win. Check out your boy. I'm telling you, we're still gonna win. My boy, why would you? Oh, yeah, of course I get jumped by a guy named Capi. How's my boy gonna have my name and jump me at the same time? All right, you know what? We're taking out Gubby here. I also don't know if Gubby's complete. It didn't really, we'll see, actually. I didn't see, like, the full thing. Let's spawn, I'm gonna spawn over here. I don't wanna be right in the, whatever. Oh, okay. There we go. So we got my boy Gubby here. For one, let me know what you think of the Gubby model. I mean, I think it looks decent. I actually think it looks adorable / scary. Y'all ever seen that movie? What's the movie with the tiny little trolls? Is it Trolls? Nah, not the animated movie, but no, it's Leprechaun or something like that. This totally from the face looks like those little trolls, but the hop is so adorable. Shout out to my boy Gubby here, but how does he fight? He's got about 1400 HP, got about 135 stamina. Let's check out some moves. The number one, we got a giant launch. Number two, we've got, okay, that looks like it's hitting them back a little bit, and then maybe you could tie, 2 to 3, I could already tell would be a good combo builder. 2 to 3, maybe you punch them back, and then you can hit that 4 move, and then 5 will be nothing. 5 is no attack yet, but I'm sure they're working on that. And then, of course, hold on, let me go ahead and do this. You should have a roar, right? Yeah, you do have a roar with my boy Gubby here. Do we have 2 roars? We do. So this is the T roar, kind of the same thing as the R roar, but, slightly different. And yeah, it does look like Gubby, he does have a, a special ability here. That guy looks so sick, by the way. So yeah, I kind of want to, I'm not going to get it all by roaring. We got halfway there. What about you, guy? Can you try to fight real quick? Let's see. We're going to throw some hands. Okay, yeah, he's using block moves. My boy is going to know how to play. Unfortunately for us, and he has his ultimate. How you just already going to have your ultimate move, of course, when I'm here? Imagine that. Now, you know what? I think I don't want to fight you. All right, you immediately. Was that an ultimate move? I feel like it did like 400 damage. Look at me. I'm already at 900 HP. Yeah, you know what? I feel like attacking one of you fellas over here. All right, I'm done fighting Mr. Fully charged up. Okay, and he's coming after me. Of course he is. You know what? If we have to, we will. All right, I'm doing it. Forget about it. We're just gonna go ahead and fight this guy, I guess. Who cares? We're jumping straight in here. And he landed on me throwing moves. Love that. I'm totally dying to the space chicken down here. This definitely is not going to be a good look for Gubby, but listen, Gubby will be fine, all right? Everybody just relax. We'll end up doing some good moves with Gubby and, you know, getting his ultimate ability back. But for right now, things are not going good for Gubby. I wish we had a little 5 move. Maybe like, I mean, he doesn't have atomic breath or anything, but it would have been cool. All right, let's try this again. I'm trying to learn Gubby's moves here, bro. I can't be fighting people that be playing this game all the time. You, Mr. You look like, what is this, Godzilla? Let's see if we can do some damage here. I mean, okay, so that 2 to 3 thing, yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to do like a, you know, where did he just go? I think I quite literally just buried that. Oh, where did you come from? I just buried the other Godzilla, and then we had Godzillasaurus come out from the ground. I'm a little confused about what's going on here. Wait, hold up. He's kind of glitching, which is kind of good for us, actually. We can build up our moves here. So number 1, the only thing I'm seeing with Gubby right now is that the combos might not be fast enough. Because you just saw Gigan. Gigan's combos, they, you know, you can use them pretty quick. Meanwhile, with Gubby, like, you know, if I'm doing like a 1, 2, we'll have to use them. We'll have to use them more. Obviously, this is my first time using them. So maybe I'm just, you know, I haven't used them enough. I do want to see that number 2 and number 3. I want to see if you can hit that in a, you know, fast enough time to where you don't get hit by the person you're fighting. Of course, I get jumped. Brother, cut me some slack over here. Okay, hold up. He's done using that. So let's do the number 2. And he blocked. Of course he did. The only thing I'm seeing with Gubby right now is that his moves don't have like a counter to the block. Like there's not really anything I can do. If they block, maybe I can grab them. Maybe the number 3 can grab through a block or something like that. Okay, hold up. First of all, I need to get over here and just start roaring because we almost have that ultimate ability and I just kind of want to see what it is. And if it even is an ultimate ability, let's see. We do have it built up. I just used it. I don't think it did anything. Okay, yeah, the ultimate ability does literally nothing so far. But like I said, I think, I'm not for sure, but I think you can use that 3 move even if they block. So maybe I was wrong on that fact. And then, you know, like you can't use number 1 on a block, clearly. You cannot do that. But I kind of want to fight him until he blocks again. Let's see, number 2 and then number 3, let's see. Okay, well, he hit me. See, that's what I'm saying. So the combos with Gubby, they're not going to be great. We did get a dub with him, though. Shout out to my boy Gub here. It's Baragon. You know who it is. Baragon's pretty solid. I mean, like I said, as far as the, you know, the moves go, I don't know if you can grab through a block. Let me just tell somebody to block real quick. All right, I just asked somebody to block. Let me see if Space Chicken right here. Somebody just throw up a block. Anybody. Literally anyone. No? Okay, doesn't look like anybody cares right now. Oh, wait, Shimo said they would. All right, Shimo's right here. Big fella, I'm right here. Okay, throw up a block. Let's see. Yeah. Throw up a block. One good time for the... anything. Okay, there we go. Let's see if number 3... Okay, I totally missed that move. I gotta wait for a second. But like, even number 2... Wait. No. You gotta stay blocked, big fella. All right, let's see. They're gonna block right now, or at least they should. Let's see. Okay, now they blocked. Let's see if number 3... Okay, so number 3 can land through the block. So that's good, I guess. There's not... I don't think any of the other moves can land over the block. I don't think the number 4 move can. That's literally, you know, like a meteor that he's spitting out, which wouldn't quite make sense for that to land if they're blocking. So, you know, that clearly makes sense there. But like I said, bro, Baragon, he's a cool addition to the game. I don't think I've ever seen Baragon in a Kaiju game before. So it's cool on that aspect, but at the same time, Baragon, I don't think he's going to be a Kaiju I necessarily use a lot because of how slow the whatchamacallit, the moves are. The moves themselves aren't slow, but the combos, that's the move. That's the word. The combos are pretty slow. I mean, let me know in the comments if it's a user error. Maybe I'm just weak with Baragon, but at the same time, we just used Dagon and, you know, we were hitting combos pretty smoothly. So let me know what you guys think about the new Baragon in the comments. I mean, even earlier, we did destroy a Baragon, right? And he had like more HP than us. We still ended up winning. I could be wrong there too, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And we're about to get demolished. Does Baragon have any skins in this game yet? Let's go back to the lobby here and... Okay, no, he does not. I don't think so anyways. It's not letting me click that. And actually, it's not letting me click... Okay, never mind. So maybe he just doesn't have skins. Everybody else seems to have skins, at least the ones we've seen in the past. But yeah, those are the 2 new things. We got Uncle Lizard, the remodel, aka my boy Dagon, and we've got the whole new Christmas map going on over here, and we got Baragon. Let me know what you think of the update, and let me know if you guys have been playing some Age of Titans. I haven't played in a little bit, actually, for whatever reason, but it's a nice little refresh, you know what I'm saying. I always love Godzilla sandbox games, and if this one can stay, brother, it's gonna be good. Shout out to Age of Titans. Other than all that, guys, let me know what you think about Age of Titans, and let me know what, you think about that situation that I just talked about. Didn't want to get too far into it because, like I said, I don't like drama, and I have nothing to do with it, so yeah, let me know what you think. Other than that, though, guys, I will see you in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching. I love ya. Goodbye.